All right, guys, I just got off work and it is time to do our little bit of creator talk like what we've been doing the last few days about the treasure niche. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you guys a question. Which one is worse? The guy that's buying subscribers and views, or the guy that is faking finds to try to trick people into following him by finding stuff that he really didn't? I want to honestly hear from you guys in the comments below, and I'll let you know at the end of this video what my thoughts are on it. Today's subject is going to be one that's going to probably make a lot of you either mad at me, or maybe you'll come out of this entire video with a new perspective on things. So we're going to find out. The first thing I'm going to ask you is who is the guys in the niche that you want to be like? Me personally, I always look at the creators that are doing well, and I'm going to name a few off that I feel like are doing really well in the middle of the tech niche, and they have represented themselves well, make good videos, and in response, they've got a good following behind them. So first off the top, that comes to mind is Brad over at Green Mountain Metal Detecting, the Hoover Boys over there with Kurt. You got Quarter Hoarder Jason. You got the Stealth Diggers. I'd like to think that myself is included in there with the bottle side of things. You've got, let's see, Gone Digging Matt. You've got History Seekers Heath. All of these guys are, in my opinion, staples of the community and do a really good job representing what we do as a whole. With that being said, out of all of the channels that I just mentioned, how many of those guys have you ever seen take a video of theirs, take the video link, copy it, and then drop it into a Facebook group? I'm sitting here letting the wheels spin for you guys for a second. How many times have you seen those guys do that? Have you ever seen me do it? I'm not gonna lie, I've done it several times in the past before I learned better. And now you may be wondering, well, why don't you do that? And what do you mean better? You learn something that we don't know, and today that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share something with you that a lot of you may not know. Dropping a video into a Facebook group does not help you. It doesn't in the least bit. You may look and see that you get an additional 20 to 50 views, something like that, and think, wow, that's a little bit of views. But what you don't think about is when you click that link out of a Facebook group, it takes you away from Facebook and it takes you to the YouTube platform, but it doesn't take you to the app. It opens up a separate browser where you're not logged in. So when you're not logged into YouTube, you know what you can't do? You can't leave a thumbs up, you can't leave a comment, and you can't subscribe. Isn't that the whole goal, is to have that engagement and the subscriptions to come to you? You know, that's my goal. I'm sure that that's many of yours. So what good is the Facebook group dropping your video into it? What good is that doing? It's not really doing you any good. It may give you a few extra views. However, when it comes to advertisement and you begin to get paid for your videos, it really doesn't help you, because if they're not logged in, the discussion that we've had the last couple of days was about RPMs and CPMs. The algorithm doesn't know if you're male, female, how old you are, and they don't know whether the ads are actually going to get placed in the right spot. So all of that external traffic that's coming through isn't tracked because they don't know how old they are, which means they don't know what kind of ads to roll on the videos, which means it drives the revenue down for you, the creator. So posting in Facebook groups, in my opinion, is a no-go. Not to mention, it kind of clogs these groups up. There's a lot of good groups out there that all you see is just video link after video link, and those folks never participate in the group in a meaningful manner, in the sense of posting pictures or helpful tidbits or even commenting on somebody else's post. They're strictly there for self-promotion, and in my opinion, that's kind of selfish. So I'm not calling anybody out. I've done this in the past. I had to learn the hard way. And maybe I'll save some of you the strife of having to learn what I had to learn over years of time of making videos. Putting your videos in Facebook groups does not help. I'm just here to tell you that. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. I know a lot of you are probably going to abolish me down there. You can take everything that I'm saying with a grain of salt and say that it's my opinion, but my opinion has got me to the 75,000 subscriber mark completely organically. And that's not a big channel. That's still considered a micro channel. A lot of you may not know that. Channels with less than 100,000 subscribers are considered micro channels. So again, not a complete expert here, but I wanted you guys to know that little tidbit. So back to the question that I had at the beginning. Which one's worse, the guy that's buying subscribers and views, or the guy that's faking fines? My response is the guy that's buying subscribers and views is way worse than the guy that's faking fines. And the reason for that is, by the shroud that they're hiding behind with the fake subscribers and the fake views, they are hurting the community as a whole. When somebody fakes fines, they hurt themselves and they hurt their own credibility. So that's my take today. Hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of information. Again, I want to hear from you in the comments, and we'll see you guys in the next video.